What's going on, family? It's everyone's favorite business and financial consultant, Mark Hill Gale, and I'm here with.
Ron David.
And let the people know where we at.
We are at Ron David Studio in Washington, D.C. in the Union Market.
So, what made you open up this location? How many locations do you have?
It's a great question. So I felt like Union Market was the best place to open up my brand because it's close to Maryland, it's close to Route 50, it's close to Union Station, it's close to Howard University. It was a very central location for people that actually live in DC. I feel like if you're a tourist, you could get here from downtown. I feel like if you live in PG County, where my home is at, then you can easily get here. It's easy in and out. It's parking, and it's a mixing pot of everybody. It's black people, it's white people, it's international, it's tourism. And so Union Market for me was the most perfect spot for me to put the brand. And I have three locations. I have Washington, D.C., which is our first store, New York City, which is our headquarters now, where my offices are, and then Ron David Atlanta opens in March 2026, March 8th.
Okay, why Atlanta? Why that for your new location?
We want to, really be in a lot of markets where we feel like there's need for our brand. We are a accessible, high fashion brand that really offers warmth. And I think sometimes the warmth of the brand is not something that we can always put into words, but we want to create a space where people feel welcome. Oh, bye, sis. Where people feel welcomed and they feel something that they can't get at another store. Like what we do and I don't even think it's a black thing, but I think just the hospitality, the warmth is something that you can't get at Nordstrom, you can't get at Saks, you can't get at Y3 or any other brand. And so that's what we do at Ron David. We bring the feeling of warmth and welcome and hospitality to high fashion and bridging that into community. And we have this hybrid space that kind of does all those things. I love you. Did you get your hat? Okay, good, good, good. Oh, good, 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 good. Kiss him for me. Tell him I said hey. She's so sweet. She's one of my good clients. See you later.
Well, as you can see, I'm gonna show people behind the camera, but there's a cafe here. You got you can shop. You got your brand. So, how long have you been designing, and what inspired you to start designing?
Yes, yes, yes. See you later. Be safe, boo. I've always been a designer in my head for a long, long time. When I got out of college is when I really had an epiphany that to have a really successful brand, you needed money to do that. And I didn't come from a wealthy family. I wanted to do something outside of sweats. I wanted to actually do something that was really high end feeling. And so I had to kind of bridge a couple of things together to make that happen with what I had at the time. And so I've been designing forever, but having the resources to create samples and do that has been in the last like 7 years.
Okay.
Yeah,
Nah, that's dope.
It's a
That's
long
dope.
answer to it's a short question, but it's
No, hey, I love the answers, and I love how you answer them. So, what keeps you motivated now, especially with you about to open up your third store? That seems like you have had a lot of success over the last 7 years. What keeps you continuing going?
I'm motivated by purpose, man. I feel like I need to be here. I think that when you think about blackness and retail and fashion, I've seen black people have been like the cornerstone of fashion from just being cool to being the main people in the retail stores. Like when you go to Neiman Marcus and Saks and Nordstrom's and all the designer brands, it's us in there most of the time selling it. And we are the ambassadors. And I just wanted to see more blackness and ownership. And that's what I feel very purpose to do. I feel like that's one of my purposes is to really have ownership in this business.
I love that. Last two questions. What piece of advice would you give to the next generation?
Save your money. You know what I'm saying? Like you always want to save your money as much as possible and use it to do really big things. It takes really big resources to do things today, whether it's from running ads, whether it's to opening brick and mortar stores. You need resources to do that. And so unless you have investment, which is harder for people of color, and venture capital, you need your own money. And sometimes you got to work for that. So as much as you can, I've lived a life where you have to be fly in order for people to take you seriously. You do have to make that investment into your personal wardrobe, your look, but with sensibility saving. And so you can actually do big things.
Well,
That was one piece
for those that don't know, that's where I come in. That's how I actually help people get business funding and then teach them how to leverage other people's money to grow and scale their business. So, yeah, keep that in note. Last question, and it kind of segued into it perfectly. What's the biggest financial lesson you learned so far?
Have good credit. Pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? Pay your bills. You know what I'm saying? When I was probably like 26 years old, I went to the Mercedes dealership and I couldn't get the price on the sticker because I did not have great credit at the time. But I made like over 100,000, and that's when I realized it's not what you make, it's what your credit is. And somebody that doesn't make as much money as you can probably live nicer than you because they have good credit. So it takes time to build your credit, especially if it's all like fucked up, you know. So you got to start on it, but start now, right now, today. Work on your credit so you can get nice stuff.
And that's why the name of the game is leverage. Well, Mr. Ron David, I appreciate you, brother, for sure, and look forward to much more success from you and connecting with you more.
Of course, man.
Appreciate you,
Was that
bro.
good? Was that helpful?
That was great.